Hello and welcome to the Voice KE, where we bring you stories that matter to you. The governor of Nairobi, Johnson Sakaja, in collaboration with the Safaricom CEO Peter Ndegwa, have today come together to launch the app, the Nairobi app. The app was launched at the Nairobi Charter Hall. The app, which is expected to be made available to the public very soon, has been developed by five genius young minds from Safaricom. The app is expected to ease traffic of the delay of services usually experienced in the county government offices. The traffic is set out to sort at least 70% of the Nairobi's problem. The governor, speaking about the app, bragged being the only governor with Ministry of Public Service and Administration. This is one of the many digitization projects that the technology passionate governor is to launch. There will be an engagement platform dubbed Semana Sakaja, when the governor will be said to see Nairobians drop their concerns on the app. Question was, like, when or how long will it take for this Nairobi app to start working?
In terms of when it starts?
Yeah.
I don't think it will take a long time. We can ask the development team. In a few weeks we should be up and running, because we've already agreed on the parameters, what we require to see. You've seen the mock-ups, the design work has been done. So it's just a matter of a few weeks where now we'll be able to officially launch it, because it's more than just revenue. It's the entire experience of being in Nairobi. As soon as you land in the city, you have a place to go to about your Nairobi, including experiences and events. So we are at an advanced stage in making sure that we are able to produce it. Latest end of May. Latest end of May. Yes.
My name is Joy Ruby. I am a business writer at People Daily.
Yes.
My question to both of you is, how much has the Nairobi City Council government, the Nairobi, you know what I mean, yeah?
Yeah.
How much has it invested into this project, and also how much has Safaricom invested into this project?
Really, for us, it's co-creating. So the biggest resources are people. So it's not really in terms of money for now. Once we get to the later stages, we'll see what we need to expend. But really, software development, the biggest resource is the people that you have. We're using our internal teams together with Safaricom's internal teams.
Are you saying that no money has been invested in this project?
Well, not yet from our side. I don't know.
Yeah, just to support the governor, this is about building the experience that Nairobians will have. And most of the experience will come with the technology, the user journey that the Nairobians will have to go through. That is mostly people, as the governor has said, both the county, but also our people, who we have already invested in the people. So we are supporting the county to come up with the services. As the governor has said, at some point in the future, if there is any further investment, I'm sure we will come out and talk about it.
We don't look at the project like a procurement or a business. It is just bringing our teams together. We have developers on our side, they have developers on their side. For now, it is not something that is budgeted in terms of a capital expense. We have a data center, they have the infrastructure already, so we're using what we already have and the relationship we already have. In future, if there are costs that then must accrue, then we'll be able to see through our agreement on what must be paid.
And one of the advantages of Nairobi County working with Safaricom is we have already invested in a major infrastructure that has connectivity, payments, mobile, and all we do is to build over it, just in the same way that we have developed the Hustler Fund or the Women and Enterprise Fund. We have a layer of security that allows the app to operate in the same way that our existing business would operate. You've not had M-Pesa having a challenge. The core is very, very strong. We have very significant cybersecurity assets. We have the best cybersecurity team, and that's one of the advantages of actually working together. And then we'll also protect others who work with us to bring together and to bring to life this app.
How we'll work on revenue management.
Okay.
Revenue management is a big concern. We have a target of 18 billion. Nairobi previously had an agency agreement with the KRA. and was using systems from the national government. We've still been using those systems, but we're moving now away from that. The agency agreement expired, but we have staff seconded. From there, we are actualizing what we have in our law that creates a revenue authority for Nairobi that will soon be unveiling. A semi-autonomous authority that just deals with revenue. But part of the challenges that we've been having, and many citizens have been complaining, and also our officers, has been the stability of the network and the system. And so even this partnership with Safaricom, because one of the biggest things that they offer is connectivity. We'll go in stabilizing the system as we move to, counties must own their own revenue collection systems. So that is where we are, and we're confident. We've digitized all our payments now. There's no cash payment in Nairobi. We use the short code *647#. We have M-Pesa and bank. And people take time to adapt to that, because there have been different avenues that were used as loopholes before. So sometimes you get a little bit of pain, but once everything comes in, because people will still have to come pay their rates, people will still have to come pay for their parking, for their business permits. We want to make it easier for the customer to do it from wherever they are. That's why this partnership is very important. Yeah.
How ready is your officers to adopt the new technology? Because in recent past, we have seen where the residents themselves are aware of the operations of the digital service, but your officers who are supposed to implement the operations are not aware, and in such a case, you see confrontation between your officers and the citizens. How ready are your officers?
I think that's a long time ago. Our officers have been using technology for years, even before I got here, and we continuously train them. Our officers are ready, and I think everyone these days uses a smartphone, uses a device. Those days of people not knowing how to use a device are long gone. It's just adapting to the new applications that you might have, And so on that course we are ready. It is continuous training, even of the people, continuously sensitizing them. If you go around, you'll see we have signage. We're going to go to the TV, to the radios, to newspapers, to just tell people this is how you do it now. This is how you get to us. You don't have to come line up at City Hall. You can do this from home. You can do this from anywhere in the world. You should be able to access. Yes. Sorry.
In addition to that is, if the citizens want to use and they feel that the services are easier to use, it is simple, the customer journey is simple, they are going to be the ones who will drive the usage, because M-Pesa has today 32 million customers, 30-day active customers. Everyone uses M-Pesa. There's no problem with actually using technology in Kenya. You just need to make it easy for people to use. As the governor has said, if anyone needs training, we can actually partner together to train. There's also a question about whether we will do this for other counties. We've been approached by counties who are at various stages in terms of both digitizing services, but also revenue collection. Of course, Nairobi is big. Nairobi is our home Safaricom, so we will work with Nairobi, but we'll also be working with other counties so that all Kenyans can receive services in a digital way, which is one of the big areas that the government has said wants to use ICT as a way of making it easier for citizens of Kenya to experience the digital space. The one area that we need to work on is to make sure that we keep giving people more smartphones. That's why we have Lipa Mdogo Mdogo, pay-as-you-go services. There is talk about local assembly. So there is going to be a lot more initiatives to put better devices in people's hands, so that when we have services that are digital, everyone can be able to use, and it is accessible, it's affordable.